First, I want to start off by giving all honor, all glory, and all praises to Yahweh by Hashem Yahushua. That is the Most High God, and in the name of His Son Yahushua, who is the Prince, the Savior, and the Deliverer of Israel. And the Most High God, who is the King and the ruler of this earth, and He only loves Israel. He's our God, and He's the God of our people. So-called blacks, Hispanics, and Native Americans need to come back and wake up to who we are and serve the Most High in truth and in sincerity.
That's right.
All right, give me the book of John, chapter 6, and verse 44.
John 6 and 44, and it reads, no man can come to me.
What the Lord say?
No man can come to me.
Right, brothers gotta understand how powerful that is. The Lord said, no man can come to me. You got all these Christians say, you gotta come to Jesus. You got the pastors up there saying, doing their altar call, who wants to come to Jesus today? Who wants to come to the Lord today? The Lord said, no man can come to me.
Except the Father which has sent me, draw him.
What the Lord say?
Except
the Father which has sent me, draw him.
Right, except the Father. Which meaning, think about this. You're an Israelite. You're literally chosen to be in this truth. You have to realize how powerful that is.
Right.
The Lord literally chose you to, and He draw you near to be His chosen, to be His prophet, to be His teacher. Not a teacher to the Most High, but to be a teacher on His behalf, to be an angel, to be that messenger.
Right.
Right? The Lord literally chose you. Read that again from the top.
No man can come to me except the Father which has sent me, draw him.
Right?
And I will raise him up at the last day.
Right, ladies, and now our people are being raised up at the last day. We got brothers that's just coming to the truth, and they mighty teachers. They didn't even know they were mighty teachers. They just came into the truth. They never knew they were going to do these things. The Lord is revealing all these prophecies to them. Everything isn't revealed to everybody. But to be that chosen, you have to take that and you got to run with it. You have to magnify that. Be thankful you're in this truth. Be grateful you're in this truth that the Lord chose you and literally set you apart from these other nations. Look at these other nations. What if they would have chosen you on the outside? That's man, forget it. The sister, you got a minute for the Bible real quick? Got a minute for God?
1 minute for God.
1 minute for Jesus. Now people don't have a minute for God anymore.
Right.
Everybody has a minute for Santa Claus, but nobody has a minute for God.
Right. Go around.
Right? Go around. Watch your kids. Right? Give me the book of Mark chapter 4, verse 10. You're a better father.
Mark.
Deadbeat. Hold that. Sister, you got a minute for the Bible real quick? Real quick. You got a minute for God.
1 minute.
You got a minute for God. No, obviously you don't. Obviously you don't.
Words.
The book of Mark chapter 4, verse 10.
The book of St. Mark, chapter 4 and verse number 10. Bring it out. And when he was alone, they that were about him with the 12 asked of him the parable. And he said unto them, unto you it is given to know the mystery of the kingdom of Yahweh.
The Lord say,
unto you it is given to know the mystery of the kingdom of Yahweh.
Right, he said, unto you it is given the mystery of the kingdom of Yahweh. Roughly paraphrasing. Unto you it is given. It's not given to everybody. It's not given, even your top apologists, whatever they call,
right?
Camp killers, Hebrew Israelite defenders, whatever they call them.
Right.
Even although knowledge they know on the left-hand side, they don't understand the mystery.
Right.
That's why a lot of them, if you listen to those apologists and those Christian pastors, they be like, our prophecy is not my strong suit. They be like,
every time.
They always say, every time a brother goes to prophecy, a brother who has a middle school education, he just got out of jail, probably got 5 warrants, and then the Lord chose him to confound the wise.
That's right.
Doesn't have any doctorate degrees, doesn't have any, doesn't have a bachelor's, doesn't have a master's, doesn't have an AA, doesn't have anything. But the Lord showed him the prophecy, and he brings that up to your top theologian, and it's like, well, prophecy is not my strong suit. Right? Bring that out.
1 Corinthians chapter 1 and verse 27.
We get out.
But God have chosen the foolish things of the world.
Have chosen the what?
Have chosen the foolish things of the world.
Where are those foolish things? Everybody looks at us as foolish. A bunch of black men with Bibles screaming at people, with staves in their hand. One of my family members asked me that. He said, what are you, Moses? He saw my staff. He said, you Moses? He's scoffing, right? Read.
But God have chosen the foolish things of the world to confound the wise.
To what?
To confound the wise.
To confound the wise. That absolutely confounded. And they get upset when they see a brother with locks, a brother that don't got a haircut. He just got some jeans on. and some fringes and an old shirt,
Right.
and he walked the camp, or he catch the bus to camp, and he absolutely confound you. And you got all this money, you got this whole following, and on YouTube, now your whole following is saying you get cast down by a brother who just learned this probably 3 months ago.
That's right.
That-
Easily.
Easy.
Just walking you like a dog.
Right.
Right. Read on.
And God hath chosen the weak things of the world to confound things which are mighty.
Which are what?
Which are mighty.
Right, they're mighty considered to everybody else. Joel Osteen is mighty to everybody else.
Right.
Who else? Creflo Dollar
Right.
is mighty to everybody else.
TD Snakes.
TD Snakes. What's the Jesse Lee Peterson? All
Right.
these top pastors and Christians, whatever you want to call them, even the Muslims, top Muslims. All these people, they're mighty to everybody else. But when brothers watch him on YouTube, we be like, what is he talking about? We be like, he has no idea what we're talking about. We laugh at those things.
Right.
Those men get laughed at by the true prophets, by the true Israelites. We see that. We see right through it. It's like looking through sequels.
Right.
They say, we see right through you.
Right.
We see right through you, Christian pastors. That's
right.
easy. We be like, are you serious?
Right.
He don't know how to break that down.
Right.
Sometimes I start watching debates 5 minutes in, I turn it off. I'm like, this is a waste of time.
Right. Right. Right.
Come, at least come with some new confounding topic. It's the same thing.
Yeah, every time.
5 minutes in, I'm like, he has no idea what he's talking about. I'm not even watching him. It's a 2-hour debate. 5 minutes in, I'm like, this is easy. I know brothers that just came to the church a month ago that can confound this brother.
Right.
Or confound this pastor. Right? You get a point.
Live.
Give me Revelation 19:10.
Revelation 19:10 in the read.
You know.
And I fell at his feet to worship him. And he said unto me, see thou do it not. I am thy fellow servant and of thy brethren that have testimony of Yahushua.
Right?
Worship the Most High. For the testimony of Yahushua is in the spirit of prophecy.
It's in the what?
Is in the spirit of prophecy.
Right, it's in the spirit of prophecy. If you're not in the spirit of prophecy, what are you doing? What are you doing? How you the top pastor, the top theologian, the top Christian, or even if you're not even a top Christian, you're just a Christian. I love God. I know my God. But you don't know any prophecy. You don't know what's going on.
Right.
You can't break down anything. The only prophecy you can break down is John 3:16.
Right.
You can't. Actually,
You
Salaki,
damn sure can't.
you can't break that down.
Right.
Salaki, forgive me. I misspoke. You can't break down John 3:16.
Right.
You don't know what 15 say. You don't know what 17 say. You don't know who two people talking
Right.
in a conversation. You don't know who it's written to. You don't know who John is.
Right.
You don't know anything. You just gotta start asking simple questions to these Christians, and you see that they have no idea what they're talking about. They're just
Right.
regurgitating something that their pastor told them, and their pastor doesn't really know what they're talking about.
Right.
All right, so go back to the book of Mark.
The book of St. Mark, chapter 4, and verse number 10.
We know.
Verse number 11. And he said unto them, unto you it is given to know the mystery of the kingdom of Yahweh. But unto them that are without, all these things are done in parables.
All these what?
All these things are done in parables.
The Lord loved everybody. Why would He plainly teach everybody?
See that?
I thought we were supposed to make it written plain upon tables.
Right.
Why isn't it plain upon tables to everybody?
Right.
Why does everybody have to sit here trying to figure out these parables? And then I'm gonna keep talking about these Christians, these Muslims, these people that they're stealing breakdowns. They're stealing breakdowns from Israelites.
Yeah. Yeah, of course.
They steal breakdowns from Israelites, and then they go attack the other religions after we didn't already broke it down. I see it. I'm like, I heard that before. The brother Demore was like,
That's right.
they're just stealing breakdowns, right? So the Lord is giving us the knowledge to understand these parables, and then you're building on another man's foundation.
That's right.
Read that.
Verse number 12. That seeing they may see and not perceive, and hearing they may hear and not understand, lest at any time they should be converted.
They should be what?
They should be
They
converted.
said, lest at any time they should be converted, right? And we started off with John 6:44, how the Lord chose you. He chose to convert you. You have to remember that. Remember that you didn't convert yourself. You didn't choose to come to the Most High. He chose you.
Right.
So don't take that for granted. Don't be like, oh yeah, I'm an Israelite now, and I'm just chilling. I'm just waiting. I'm chilling till the Lord come back. Right? You got to go hard in this thing.
Right.
You have to be grateful and take advantage of your opportunity. That's like getting a job that you didn't even think you was gonna get. and now you in there being proud. Yeah, y'all owe me. That's madness, right?
Right.
Hold on real quick. Y'all got a minute for the Bible real quick? Right? Read.
Lest at any time they should be converted, and their sins should be forgiven them.
Right. The Most High is not forgiving everybody's sins. Right? A lot of people are going to be destroyed.
Right.
More people destroyed than saved.
Right.
Many are called, few are chosen.
Right.
Read that out in Isaiah 28 and 9.
Isaiah 28 and 9, and it reads, whom shall he teach knowledge? And whom shall he make to understand doctrine? Them that are weaned from the milk and drawn from the breast.
Them that are what?
Them that are weaned from the milk
And drawn from the breast.
Them that are weaned from the milk and drawn from the breast, right?
Right.
He's dealing with the humble, the children in these things, right? The people that he that is converting himself, the ones that are humble to be broken down, like the sister last night.
Right.
You could tell she had a strong spirit on her, but the Lord, man, that was different. I thought it was gonna be bad. I thought that sister was gonna start scoffing, bucking up. Yeah, bucking up. But she immediately humbled down after she had that strong delusional. And hey brother, you got a minute for the Bible real quick? Real quick, brother. Right? Our people gotta have a minute for God.
Right.
Everybody's not chosen, right?
Right.
Read them.
Come, verse 10. For precept must be upon precept, precept upon precept, line upon line, line upon line, here a little and there a little.
Right, that's it on that, right? So the Most High, he's choosing the children, the humble people, the babes in his things. We were talking about how the foolish confounding the wise, how the Most High is converting people. It could be in the last days. You don't have to be in this truth for 35 years. You don't have to be in this truth for 100 years. Right? The Most High is choosing babes in this thing. Right? Read that. And just how the Most High can choose you at the last minute doesn't mean you just chill out. Right? You still have to put in that work.
That's right.
You can't just be out here lollygagging.
Right.
Yeah.
It's the book of Luke, chapter 17, and verse number 20.
We can know.
And when he was demanded of the Pharisees when the kingdom of God should come, he answered them and said, the kingdom of Yahweh cometh not with observation. Cometh not with observation.
Right, cometh not with observation. Not just chilling, staring up at the sky. People literally think a city is going to fall from the sky. Right? That's not happening.
Right. Neither shall they say, lo here or lo there. For behold, the kingdom of Yahweh is within you.
For what?
For the kingdom of Yahweh is within you.
Right. It's within you. It's within the Israelites. The kingdom is not what they call it, a geographical locale, whatever they call it.
Right.
Kingdom is us.
Right.
We are the kingdom. A kingdom is a rulership.
Right.
Right. This is Esau's kingdom right now.
Right.
You don't have to physically say America because he got his foot in Africa.
Right.
He got his foot in China.
Right.
He got military bases all over the world.
Right.
Right. That's his kingdom right now.
Right.
His kingdom isn't
Longitude and latitude.
right, longitude and latitude, and it isn't just secluded to America. They can go to South America. They go to Australia. Put their foot down where they wanted to put them. Right. They got the top generals of the earth. Right. You got America. You got Russia. You got Europe. These places are run by Edomites. So the kingdom isn't just a geographical locale, they say. Hey, brother, you got a minute for the Bible real quick? Hey, brother. He probably got headphones.
No.
Or he's just ignoring his brother.
Right.
Hope not.
You got headphones.
Right.
Hey, brother.
So, read that again. One more time, Bible show. Psalm 107.
Verse 21. Neither shall they say, lo here or lo there. For behold, the kingdom of Yahweh is within you. And he said unto the disciples, the days will come when ye shall desire to see one of the days of the Son of Man, and ye shall not see it. And they shall say to you, see here or see there. Go not after them, nor follow them.
Right.
For as the lightning that lighteneth out of the one part under heaven shineth unto the other part under heaven, so shall also the Son of Man be in his day.
Right, and you coming into this thing being a new babe, you can't be deceived. Right, you gotta. I think we had the last class we was talking about it, last Sabbath class. We was talking about camp hopping. going into different doctrines and things like that, right? Window shopping, like the brother said, right? You got to be rooted in this thing. You got to be grounded. You can't just be mixing and taking all these different wines and pouring it into one bottle, right? You have to pray to the Most High, fast, pray, repent, talk to brothers, get counsel, prove brothers. You can't just be out here going to and fro. You're gonna get confused. You're gonna get destroyed. As soon as you came in this thing, as soon as you get plucked right back out.
Right.
Right. And we're gonna go back to the topic of how the Most High is choosing us, how the Most High is dealing with us, converting brothers, babes in His truth, the foolish of the world. Go back to Psalm. Give me the book of Psalms, chapter 107, verse 1.
Psalms 107 and 1 and read.
Bring it out.
Oh, give thanks unto the Lord, for He is good, for His mercy endureth forever. Let the Redeemer of the host say so, whom He has redeemed from the hand of the enemy, and gathered them out of the lands, from the east and from the west, from the north and from the south. They wandered in the wilderness.
Read verse 4 again, Bubba Shop.
They wandered in the wilderness.
The Lord say,
They wandered in the wilderness.
right, we're wandering in the wilderness right now. You got all these people wandering in the wilderness, they don't even realize it. Our people are wandering in the wilderness amongst these nations. These nations are making their spirit desolate. They're destroying them. Taking the water from them, taking the sun, spiritually the sun from them, taking the food from them. And your soul is just wandering in the wilderness. This is wandering in the wilderness right now. And brother, you got a minute for the Bible? Real quick, brother. Brother, come hear the words, brother. That's wandering in the wilderness.
Right.
Yeah, walking next to a boat. Have a good day, sir.
Huh? They wandered in the wilderness in a solitary way. They found no city to dwell in.
No city to dwell in.
There's no peace for our people. It's hard out here for our people.
Right.
They found no city to dwell in. There's no city where you could go and everybody's keeping the commandments. There's no crime. There's no tears. Like it says in Revelation, the 21st chapter. Isn't that in Revelation 21? Read verse 5.
Verse 4.
Read verse 4 again.
They wandered in the wilderness in a solitary way. They found no city to dwell in.
Yo, sisters, got a minute for the Bible real quick?
Sisters, y'all got a minute for the Bible?
Wow, that's rude. Very rude.
How rude.
Read.
Hungry and thirsty, their souls fainted in them.
Right? Hold that real quick. Give me Revelation chapter 21.
Revelation chapter 21. Let me just go straight to the point.
Start at verse 1.
Revelation chapter 21 and verse 1.
Bring it out.
And I saw a new heaven and a new earth, for the first heaven and the first earth were passed away, and there was no more sea. And I, John, saw the holy city, New Jerusalem, coming down from Yahweh.
Right, that's not a literal city. It's not a literal city coming from the sky, where buildings are already intact.
Right.
Streets are already intact.
Right.
Where is it going to land?
Right.
Right, that's talking about Israel. We read earlier in Luke 17 that the kingdom of heaven is within us. I got a minute for the Bible real quick. I got a minute for the Bible real quick.
Hey, brother with the headphones.
I
got a minute for the Bible?
Real quick, brother.
All praise.
What's going on, brother? How you doing? What's your name?
Jody.
Jody? Nice to meet you. We're out here teaching our people the history of the Bible. What's your nationality? What's your race?
My race, I'm Dominican.
Dominican. Father and mother?
My dad's from Spain, my mom's Dominican.
Dad's from Spain?
Yeah.
What you mean, what part?
I don't know what part from Spain, but he's from Spain.
Is he, he's Hispanic or
Yeah, he's Hispanic.
or European?
Huh?
He's Hispanic or European?
Hispanic.
He's Hispanic from Spain.
Yeah.
Okay. All right, brother. What we out here doing is teaching our people, the so-called blacks, Hispanics, and Native Americans, that we are the Israelites according to the Bible. He said, well, so both of your parents are Hispanic?
Yeah.
Okay. So, you know, the so-called black, Hispanic, and Native American history is found in the Bible. Give me Deuteronomy 28 and 48. You know that, brother? You knew that, brother?
Yeah.
You familiar with the slavery that happened to the so-called blacks and Hispanics?
Yeah.
Right, you say from Dominican, right? Read that.
This is Deuteronomy chapter 28 and verse 48.
Bring it out.
Therefore shalt thou serve thine enemies, which the Lord shall send against thee. in hunger, and in thirst, and in nakedness.
Right, so the Lord said a curse that's going to be on Israel for not keeping the commandments is that they're going to have to serve their enemies, right? So an enemy was going to provide their food for them, their clothing, their water, their shelter, all of these things, right? Read.
And in want of all things, and he shall put a yoke of iron upon thy neck.
And that same enemy was going to put chains of iron around your neck. Now this is the Holy Bible. Our Bible isn't different from your Bible, right? So these people were going to have chains on their neck, right? Read.
Until he have destroyed thee.
Read.
The Lord shall bring a nation against thee from far, from the end of the earth, as swift as the eagle flieth.
What, you know what nations, what type of people bear the eagle as their, like on their flags and things like that? When a nation uses the eagle to represent themselves?
And they should use the eagle.
Yeah.
America.
Right. Use the bald eagle, right?
Yes.
So it said a nation is going to come against thee from far. Read that again.
As swift as the eagle flieth.
Right. So bearing that eagle, right? Read it.
A nation whose tongue thou shalt not understand.
Right, because we didn't always speak English or Spanish, right? That was something we learned in slavery, right? What they say, the colonizers, the conquistadors, whatever you want to call them. Those are things we learned in slavery, right? Read.
A nation of fierce countenance, which shall not regard the person of old, nor show favor to the young.
Right, they didn't regard the person of old. You see this elder man getting whipped right here, nor show favor to the young. When they used to feed our baby to alligators, and when they used to play sports, and they take a rock to see how hard they could throw a rock at a baby. Those are prophecies in the Bible that show our slavery. You familiar with that slavery, brother? You know that happened to us.
Huh?
How old are you?
I'm 16.
You're 16. Did they teach you about the history in school and things like that? How
Not
it was
much.
slavery? But you just kind of know about it?
Yeah.
All right, well, that's in the Bible, brother. The Bible isn't about just hugs and kisses and lollipops. All right, the Lord talked about our slavery. And it's important because he never called us black, Hispanic, or Native. What does Hispanic mean?
It's just a race.
I mean, what does the word mean? His Spaniard, you belong to a Spaniard. Property of a Spaniard. Slave, brother. Black, that's just a color. Nobody's black. Right? You see what I'm saying? African America, those are the names of two different white people. Right? Dominican, if I'm not mistaken, that means dog of God. If I'm not mistaken. You a dog, brother? Huh? Are you a dog?
No.
Alright, you're not a dog, brother. This is talking, give me Deuteronomy 29:1 real quick.
Deuteronomy chapter 29 and verse 1. These are the words of the covenant which the Lord commanded Moses to make with the children of Israel.
With who?
The children of Israel.
Right, so all of these things listed in the Bible happen to the blacks, Hispanics, and Native Americans, but those names aren't in the Bible. Dominican is in the Bible.
Right.
Puerto Rican's not in the Bible. Haitian isn't in the Bible, but Israelite is. That's our true God-given nationality. That's what God calls Israelites. He didn't call us anything else. Understand that, brother? All right. Let me give you one commandment before you dip. Give me Leviticus 19, 17. You stay here in Baltimore? Huh? You stay here in Baltimore?
No.
Where you from?
I'm from Silver Spring.
Silver Spring, Maryland?
Leviticus 19 and 17. Thou shalt not hate thy brother in thine heart.
The Lord say,
Thou shalt not hate thy brother in thy heart.
Right, brother. I'm pretty sure you're in high school right now. Right, you're in high school. The Lord said, "Thou shalt not hate thy brother in thy heart." Now, don't our people fight amongst each other the most? For no reason.
I made him over there.
Repeat that.
Don't our people fight against each other the most for no reason? They might hate you because you got better shoes on. Like, you saying that don't happen?
Sometimes.
So no. You get two.
You ever heard of Chinese on Chinese crime?
Sorry.
Right. But you heard on black crime. You heard of Hispanic on Hispanic crime. You heard of these things, brother. They get real. All the gangs and stuff.
In the head.
Right?
Thou shalt not hate thy brother in thine heart.
Right. That's a commandment from God because that happens to our people.
Yeah.
Right? We're quick to spin the block on our own brother. But if a cop come into your neighborhood and put a knee on your brother's neck for 10 minutes and choke him to death, then you want to go get a sign and say Black Lives Matter or Hispanic Lives Matter or get a t-shirt. But let somebody who look like him do it, or look like him do it, or look like you do it, or you want to go get a gun.
See that?
What's the difference? These people that had you enslaved for over 400 years, and you bat an eye to everything they do. You forgive them for everything they do. But let your own brother step on your shoe, and you real quick to go grab a switch.
Right.
Go grab a deuce or a gat, and put him in the ground, put him in the dirt, sing a song, pour alcohol on his grave, make fun of him, piss on his grave. But let somebody else do it, and it's no problem. Now all of a sudden you're all peaceable.
Right.
Right? So read it again one more time.
Thou shalt not hate thy brother in thine heart.
So you gotta have love for your brother. Can't be fighting your brother. If you have an issue with your brother, y'all talk it out like men. Figure it out. You don't have to fix everything with fighting. Have some peace, right?
Right.
Almost done.
Thou shalt in any wise rebuke thy neighbor, and not suffer sin upon him.
Right. You can't suffer sin. So when you see other people with sin, you have to let them know also, brother. We're Israelites. Take this fly, brother. You got more time? Check out their YouTube channel. Right. Oh, Lord willing, that brother received it.
Right.
Brother's just getting manhandled.
Right.
Roughed up by the collar. Pulled by the ear.
Right.
Grown men out here. Brother, you got a man for the Bible real quick? Real quick, brother. Your brother's got a man for the Bible?
1 minute, brother.
Everybody's scared of the Bible.
Right. Everybody's scared of the Bible.
Right? Brother, you got a man for the Bible with the glasses on real quick? Real quick, brother, with the orange. Let's go back to, who's that? Psalm 107? Well, we said Revelation, right?
Oh, yeah, Revelation.
Go back to Revelation. That's verse 3.
Revelation. Chapter 21 and verse number... Started 3 or 2? Verse 2. And I, John, saw the holy city, New Jerusalem, coming down from God out of heaven, prepared as a bride adorned for her husband.
Right. And we're that bride, right?
Right.
Let me, Isaiah chapter 54 and verse 5, I believe.
Isaiah 54 and 5, and it reads, For thy maker is thine husband.
The Lord said,
For thy maker is thy husband.
right, read.
For the Lord of hosts is his name.
Right, the Lord of hosts is thy name. So, it said, for thy maker is thy husband. That's speaking to Israel. Isaiah was prophesying to Israel, for thy maker is thine husband. We're that bride coming back to the Most High.
Right.
Brother, you got a man for the Bible real quick?
1 minute.
In the hoodie, brother. Got a man for the Bible real quick?
Talk with your brothers.
Oh, my son, that's what Peanut is.
And tell, bring
Yeah,
Peanut.
that's
Where Peanut at?
what it is.
We know Peanut.
Right, we know.
Oh, we know Peanut. Yeah, we know Peanut.
Come on here.
Hey, Peanut.
Well, let's talk about it so we can talk. So you can tell Peanut what you learned.
Tell Peanut you seen it.
Yeah.
Let me read your verse real quick. Let me Deuteronomy 28:68.
Oh, trust me,
Oh,
you
Peanut.
need to.
Peanut.
Yeah, we remember Peanut. He can't pass.
Peanut right there.
Cool people. Right, this is Deuteronomy chapter 28 and verse number 68. Look it out. And the Lord shall bring thee into Egypt again.
Right, so the Most High is speaking to the Israelites right now. Right, Moses, through Moses.
My son does.
Right, he's speaking to the Israelites. Now he's saying Israel is going to go back into Egypt again. Now you remember what Israel was doing in Egypt? How the pyramids got built? They were slaves, right?
Slave, right.
What Moses say? Let my
People go.
people go.
Right.
He said let my people go because they were slaves
Right.
under Pharaoh. Right. He didn't say let them go because they was stuck in lines, stuck in traffic. Right. He said let my people
Yeah,
go.
got me stuck until I got you.
Let me just finish this verse for you, bro.
Okay, go ahead.
So read that. Read it from the top.
And the Lord shall bring thee into Egypt again.
Right, so he's saying to Israel, if you don't keep the commandments, you're going back into slavery again.
I'm back.
Right?
With ships.
With what?
With ships.
Who went into slavery on slave ships? What race of people on this earth went into slavery on slave ships? We did.
Right. Us.
Now, you don't find African American in the Bible.
Right.
So what's our name in the Bible?
We grew up.
So the Lord's speaking to Israel right now.
Right.
He's saying Israel is going to go into slavery on ships.
Right.
He said Israel went into slavery on ships.
Right.
Right? Listen to the read.
Right. And the Lord shall bring thee into Egypt again with ships, by the way whereof I spake unto thee, thou shalt see it no more again.
Right, and you shouldn't see your homeland again. We don't know what our homeland is. We say Africa, but there's over 50 countries in Africa. A true African know where he's from.
Right.
They're gonna claim his country, his city, his milkman, whoever. They know everybody, right? But we don't know where we from. We just say Baltimore, right?
Oh, okay.
Right? Finish this verse.
And there ye shall be sold unto your
We
enemies.
should be sold. We were sold, right? This is a slave port right here.
Right.
Lexington Market was a slave market, right? We were sold.
Unto your enemies.
Right, we were sold. Read.
For bondmen and bondwomen, and no man shall buy you.
Nobody ever came and saved us out this captivity. We're still here in 2024, slaves to this day. You still gotta work there. You still gotta work to eat. You still gotta work to have somewhere to live. You gotta work to have a car and all these things to have citizenship. Right. So we're still in slavery to this day, but the Lord never called us black. He never called us African American.
Right.
Read 29:1.
Deuteronomy 29:1. These are the words of the covenant which the Lord commanded Moses to make with the children of Israel.
The who?
The children of Israel.
Right, so these are the words which the Lord spoke to Israel. He said Israel was going to go to slavery on ships. He said Israel was going to be sold on auction blocks. He said Israel was going to have whips on their back and chains on their hands, on their neck, and on their feet.
Right.
He said those things happened to Israel. Who's Israel? We're Israel, sister. We're the Israelites. That's because it's in the Bible. We can't deny the words of the Lord.
Right.
We're not just making this up. It's coming out of the Bible.
Oh, yeah, yeah.
Right?
Well, look, how about those incense up there? Y'all sell incense too? What y'all
No, we don't sell them. We just have them out
You
here
have them out here.
to get rid of the other bad smells of water. All the
I heard that.
paraphernalia.
Well, look, y'all be blessed, okay?
You too, sister. Take flight.
All right.
Take a
You
flight.
took
I started to get one right there.
It's all good. Yeah, got the YouTube information all on there.
All right. Thank you.
Tell Peanut come see us again.
I will.
All right.
And let them know that you're an Israelite too.
All right. I will.
Yes, ma'am.
See that, brother Peanut?
Yeah, right.
Hey,
Right.
man, brother
Hopefully
Peanut.
Peanut is on, you know what I'm saying?
Right.
Brother Peanut, all freeze.
See that? Yeah, all praise to the Most High.
Brother Peanut letting his light shine.
Right. Y'all got a minute for the Bible real quick? Us just got a minute?
Sisters, y'all got a minute for the Bible?
No,
About
thank
you,
you.
brother. About you, brother. Tall brother.
Tall brother.
Come on, brother. Come on, brother.
Hey,
Brother,
more
play
fast.
me one-on-one.
Come on, brother. See that?
Play me one-on-one.
See that?
Check up. Brother Tall is on the way. Tall brother.
Right.
Harder with Jake.
Right.
Yeah, you got to challenge him.
Righteous
Try to
God.
test his man. Right. Right. Go back to Revelation 21. Talk about the kingdom of heaven, how it's glorious for us, how the Lord chose us. It's a beautiful thing to be an Israelite.
That's right.
All the hell, even through all the hell we go through, it's going to be that much better in the end when the Most High gives us everything. Let me
Revelation 21 and verse number 3.
Look out.
And I heard a great voice out of heaven saying, Behold, the tabernacle of God is with men, and he will dwell with them, and they shall be his people.
It should be what?
And they shall be his people.
Right, we're going to be his people. Read.
And God himself shall be with them, and be their God. And God shall wipe away all tears.
All
All
tears.
tears.
We're going to keep crying.
All
Hard
tears.
nights.
All
Right,
tears.
all tears, man. Brothers be crying. Brothers' wives be crying. Kids be crying. Family members crying. People tired of that. Don't even have what they say. You cry so much you don't have no more tears left.
Right.
Right? The Lord said He's gonna wipe away all tears. That's something, man. Brothers don't even know how powerful that is.
Right.
Imagine being at a point where the Most High is gonna make you to where you're never sad again. He's gonna give you so much that you're never gonna be sad that you cry anymore. That you're never gonna feel a pain that you cry again. There's nothing that's gonna. Your kids are not gonna cry. And that's all kids do is cry.
Right.
The kids crying down there.
See that? Literally.
That's all kids do is cry. Imagine the Most High giving you what you need, where you'll never have tears again. Where you don't have to see men and their quadriceps out.
Right.
Whatever that is. Right. Read.
And God shall wipe away all tears from their eyes, and there shall be no more death.
No more what?
No more death.
No, spinning the block.
No more death.
Right, no more death. No more RIP shirts.
Right.
No more murals.
Right.
Of your favorite rapper that got killed.
Right.
Right. Y'all got a minute for the Bible real quick? Come on, you stop. Come on.
Come on.
What's going on, brothers? Where y'all from?
Guatemala.
Guatemala? You see a nationality on the sign? Zebulon. You from Guatemala? You go with English? You see the, all right. So what we out here doing is teaching our people our nationality according to the Bible. Believe in the Bible? Right. So in the Bible, you don't find Guatemalan. You don't see the word Guatemalan. You don't see Puerto Rican. You don't see Cuban. You don't see African American. You don't see Haitian. What did God call? Give me Acts 5:29. What did God call you? Because God created everything, right? Everything and everybody. And He named everything and everybody. So where is Guatemalan in the Bible? Where is Negro in the Bible? Where is Hispanic in the Bible? What did God truly call us? You know? Sons? It's a vague term. It's a vague term. He gave you a true identity. Right. Bring it up.
Acts chapter 5 and verse 29. Bring it on! Then Peter and the other apostles answered and said, we ought to obey God rather than men.
The Lord said we ought to obey God rather than men. Meaning you have to go by what the Most High says rather than what somebody calls you, right? You ought to obey God rather than men. Read.
The God of our fathers raised up Jesus.
Right, y'all familiar with Jesus, right? Jesus. Okay. Give me Revelation 1:13.
The God of our fathers raised up Jesus, whom ye slew and hanged on a tree.
Right, because He was crucified. Y'all familiar with that, right? Read.
Him hath God exalted with his right hand to be a prince and a savior, for to give repentance to Israel.
To who?
To Israel.
Right, that's how God given nationality. The Lord called us Israel. You ever heard of Israel? You ever heard of Jews, Jewish people? Jews. All right. You ever heard of Jews? Jew? Right? So the Lord said He was the Prince and the Savior for Israel, for the Jews. That's what we are, brother. But we have to figure something out. Because these people say they're the Jews, right? And they say Christ was the Jew, right? Well, if we're saying we the Jews, right? And He's saying He a Jew, right? What's going on?
Right. What's going on?
Doesn't really make a sense. Because, bring that out in Revelation. We're just going to get straight to the point.
Revelation 1:13, and it reads, and in the midst of the 7 candlesticks, one like to the Son of Man,
Son of Man, Jesus Christ, right? Read.
clothed with the garment down to the foot, and girt about the paps with the golden girdle.
He had a garment on, right? Read.
His head and his hairs were white like wool.
Or what?
We're white like wool.
He had woolly hair. You know what type of hair woolly hair is? Woolly hair is like the breast. Right here. The black and red jacket on. That's woolly hair. Right? Like the brothers got. That's what type of. Does he have woolly hair? Does he have woolly hair? No, he doesn't. So let's strike one. Why is that painted out to be Jesus if in the Bible it said he had woolly hair? Right, read.
White like wool, as white as snow. And his eyes was a flame of fire.
Right? He had a flame of fire eyes, right? Read.
And his feet like unto fine brass.
And his feet, his skin color was fine brass. What color is brass? B-R-A-S-S. What color is brass? It's like brown. Like copper. Read.
And his feet like unto fine brass, as if they burned in a furnace.
As if they burned in the furnace. Christ was a dark-skinned man, like he got burned in the furnace, and he had woolly hair. Why is this image given to us as Jesus? You say you don't know? Why? Well, it's a lie.
Right.
Because it's not in the Bible. You can't find this in the Bible. You can find that he has woolly hair and dark skin in the Bible, but you can't find this in the Bible. Now you say y'all believe in God, right? Y'all believe in Jesus. Growing up, did y'all believe that was Jesus? That he looked like that? Well, you learned today that that was a lie.
Right.
What else? What other lies have you been told?
Yeah, see that?
You've been told. You've probably been told that you're a Gentile, that you're just Guatemalan. The Lord said you're an Israelite.
Right.
Not subject to the same man that put you in slavery.
Right.
The same man that put you in slavery is going to be a savior also.
Man.
Come on, brothers, you got to think about that.
Right.
It's the same man that put you in slavery.
Right.
He's not gonna come save you. Because that's not your Lord.
Right.
No, this isn't in the Bible.
Right.
Where is this in the Bible?
Where is it?
Let's hear about the Bible. Where is this image in the Bible? We got $1 million, right?
Right.
We
$1 million.
gonna come up with something.
Right.
It might not be $1 million, but we're gonna get close. You know what I mean?
It's close. It's close.
Something close to something. That's not in the Bible. That's not your Lord, brother.
Right. That's not Jesus.
That's not in the Bible. It's not in the Bible.
It's not.
Read it one more time. Cause y'all gotta listen. Listen slow, all right?
14 and 13.
Start 14.
Verse 14.
Now John the Revelator, he's looking at Christ. He's literally looking at him, right? This is John the Revelator. He's looking at him. Read.
His head and his hairs were white like wool.
Now we read his head and his hairs were white like wool.
Right.
What type of hair is woolly hair? I need y'all to answer this so y'all can understand it. What type of hair is woolly hair?
Ask him if they need Spanish.
He said he good. What type of hair is woolly hair? No, it's not. That's not a color. Wool is a texture. It's a type of hair. Look at this brother here. That's woolly hair. What they call like an afro. What they call nappy, kinky, whatever they want to call it. That's woolly hair.
Right.
Does he have woolly hair?
No.
That's strike one, like I said. Remember? He does not have woolly hair. Oh, listen. Oh, listen.
Hold on, brother.
Hold on. See, they get.
Northern
See, Northern Kingdom, they love this image, man.
Yeah,
Right.
they do.
Don't give a damn about this image.
Right.
Got about it.
To hell with that damn
bro.
image.
Right.
That image, that strong, that image got a stronghold on our people. They get offended by that. Like,
Right.
He said that is my Lord.
Right.
That is his master.
He
Right.
didn't say that.
He didn't say much.
He was mumbling. I heard him.
He didn't
said
say
that's
much,
not him.
but he said that is my Lord.
He said
Right.
it's not him. When I walked past, he was mumbling. He said that's not him.
Which one said that?
The one with the yellow, the khaki coat.
Cagney?
Yeah, he said that's nah, I don't believe it. That's not him.
And then he said that is his Lord.
He was saying like he don't believe the Bible. Like he's saying that he's the so-called black man.
Oh, he didn't believe the Bible.
Yeah.
Oh, you see that? Yeah. That's because they learned the precepts of men.
Right.
Give me that in Mark 7:6 and Isaiah 29:13. Our people love the precepts of men, the commandments of men. But you show them in the Bible.
Right.
He even said woolly hair. He agreed that woolly hair is what the brother had. But he couldn't deny the so-called white man. Y'all got a minute for the Bible real quick? All praise to the Most High.
To the Most High.
Hold on, brother. How you feeling?
Peace and blessings to you.
Peace and blessings to you, brother. Right?
You're a little bit
So what we out here doing, teaching our people history according to the Bible.
Right.
A lot of people hear verses here and there, but they don't really get the whole understanding, the history, the background of the Bible. Now God created everybody, right? You know, all people on the earth. What's your race according to God?
Don't have one.
So you don't have one? Or we?
No race.
You don't? Oh, you weren't born with? What's your? I'm saying you don't have your father, your parents.
Just got a relationship with him. That's all what matters to me.
Right. So you have an ancestry, though, right?
Yeah, I got some ancestry. Yeah.
Yeah, so you have an ancestry. So the Lord created everybody. So these things do matter because He wrote them in the Bible, right? Give me Hebrews 7:14. Give me Romans 11:1. The Lord had Paul declare where he was from. He even said where Christ was from.
Right.
He said their nationality. So yours does matter, brother. Right? Bring it out, whatever.
Hebrews chapter 7 and verse number 14.
Bring it out.
For it is evident that our Lord sprang out of Judah.
It's evident that Christ sprang out of the tribe of Judah. He was an Israelite from the tribe of Judah. It's evident. Right? Those things matter. Right? Give me one more. Give me Romans 11:1.
Romans 11:1, and it reads,
Bring it out.
I say then, has God cast away his people? God forbid.
It says God cast away his people, God forbid. Because a lot of people say it doesn't matter anymore, but the Lord is telling Paul, as being that oracle, is saying, has he cast away his people? Because Israel is his chosen people. Right? So he said, has God cast away his people?
God forbid.
God forbid, meaning no. No, he hasn't cast away his people. Right? Read.
For I also am an Israelite.
What Paul say?
I also am an Israelite.
Paul said, for I also am an Israelite.
Of the seed of Abraham, of the tribe of Benjamin.
He said what seed line he came from and what tribe he came from. So
Right.
tribe Benjamin on there. So Christ was from Judah. Paul was from Benjamin. Yeah, Moses from Levi.
Right.
These things were known. These people knew who they were. So it matters because the Lord has specific judgments and prophecies and promises to certain nations.
Right.
Right? So you have to understand these things. Give me Deuteronomy 7 verse 6. Listen to this.
This is Deuteronomy chapter 7 and verse number 6.
Bring it out.
For thou art an holy people unto the Lord thy God.
The word holy in the Hebrew kadosh means set apart, right? Separate, right?
The Lord thy God hath chosen thee to be a special people unto himself, above all people.
The Lord said,
Above all people
right, above all people.
that are upon the face of the earth.
Right, so the Lord has a special, set apart, chosen people. That's in the Bible. So we can't negate where we come from. We have to know these things.
Right.
I would want to know who that is.
Right.
I would want to know.
Right.
He said these people are above everybody else.
Right.
So who are these people? Let me Deuteronomy 28 and 15. Let me Jeremiah 17 and 4.
This is Deuteronomy chapter 28 and verse 15. Bring it out! But it shall come to pass, if thou wilt not hearken unto the voice of the Lord thy God,
All right, so it's going to happen if you don't listen to God, keep his commandments.
to observe to do all his commandments and his statutes, which I command thee this day, that all these curses shall come upon thee and overtake thee.
You rather be cursed or blessed? Blessed or cursed?
I think for me, I think I'm blessed.
No, I said would you rather?
I'm gonna always be blessed, no matter what. For me, it's more.
My brother,
Like,
I want
I'm-
you to get confused with my question. I'm not asking if you
Oh.
are cursed or blessed. I'm asking would you rather be?
I'd rather be blessed. all the
That's
time.
right.
Yeah.
That's a logical answer. Everybody
yeah,
rather.
yeah,
be.
I'd rather be blessed.
Now, I
all the
wasn't
time.
talking about your statement.
Oh, okay.
Come, read that.
All these curses shall come upon thee and overtake thee. Verse 16. Cursed shalt thou be in the city.
The Lord say.
Cursed shalt thou be in the city.
Right. So you gotta picture it. Moses is speaking to all of Israel right now. He said, if you don't keep the commandments, you and your seed is going to be cursed. Now he said, cursed should not be in the city. What race of people are cursed in all the cities that you go to?
Wake him up,
What race of people that are cursed? Cursed. For me, I don't have that. I don't curse any race. Of
No,
people.
I'm not saying. I'm saying what people live in like a cursed state, meaning bad things happen to them. They're living bad.
Bad things happen to all types of people, all races of people.
Hold on,
More
man.
than most. Let me express to you, my brother. Let me express to I'm open to whatever it is. Like just stopping here, hearing you. You know what I'm saying? My view, I follow no religion. I just follow God. I believe in, and for me, I always think outside of the box of what if everything you knew, everything you believed, what if that was a lie? What if that was a lie? You know, what if you do that way? I just believe that God gives people opportunity. He doesn't force anybody to do anything. It's always a choice. And that choice of what you want to believe and what you don't believe. I believe you can be your own walking Bible if you want to. And that's your choice of life you choose to live. I'm not Jesus or Yahshua or whoever you might call him and name him. I'm not that. The Son of God was a perfect example of like how focused he was on creating who he was and who he believed in God for him to follow his path. Yeah, there was distractions. Yeah, there were people who was, God didn't have followers. He didn't go out looking for followers. They followed him. He was on his own mission and purpose to listen to God. So I just believe like God gives people different books. That's why so many books in the world to read for different circumstances, different lives. I love all people. Black, white, Asian, Arab, even the people who don't like me, even the people who don't believe, even the people who don't see the same thing I see. And if any harm to come my way, I'll just embrace the moment. I think this spot right here is so beautiful to me to sit back and just be able to be open to hear and learn and understand, free of judgment. We all judge, but I just want to accept. I try to accept the moment of just this right here. This is beautiful. You know what I'm saying? And everything that you're speaking out here, people who don't even stop at that, I think it hurts some people's ears just to hear other people speak about what they believe in. And what you speaking and what y'all brothers out here are standing for, to me, I felt the way miles away. God knew this stop was gonna stop, and I believe in it. So I'm more like I read the Bible, you know, I read certain things in the Bible, understand it. I just want to.
That's all good, brother.
Yeah,
I understand. I appreciate that.
And
I don't want you to get confused. We're not into religion up here. Right. We're no religious group.
Right.
We're not Baptist or Catholic or Muslim, or we're not into any religion. We strictly go by the Bible, which is pretty much what you said. You said you should follow God, right? Let me Acts 5:29, which we brought this out earlier, and we're kind of bringing up a couple things you said. We brought out the verses that pertain to what you said earlier, right before you walked up, right? So bring that up.
Acts 5:29, and it reads, Then Peter and the other apostles answered and said, we ought to obey God
rather than men.
You read what?
We
ought to obey God rather than men.
That's what we go by, brother. We ought to obey God rather than men.
Right.
Now, what we were bringing out is that the Lord shows who people are through the Bible. Right. You know, there's parables in the Bible, there's allegories, similitudes, things like that. Everything isn't just simply easily to be read. So what we were doing is breaking down the Bible to show who Israel was. Now, I didn't say you live like everybody else. You might got a little bit more cash than everybody else. You might not have to go through much struggle as everybody else. But what we were doing is that showing all the curses that would befall the Israelites as a whole.
As a whole.
Now, LeBron James, Oprah Winfrey, they don't have to wake up and worry about going to a 9 to 5 and clocking in and things like that. They got billions of dollars, but they're still part of that same race. If that makes sense, like Shalom, if that makes sense. So it's not about being an individual; it's about all of us, right?
Right.
So, for me, give me Ephesians chapter 1 verse 4. So you were talking about how the Lord, how you could choose to come to the Lord, how we walk our own path. We have to understand throughout the Bible, the Lord is the master planner. He plans everything out, right? Start verse 4.
Ephesians chapter 1 and verse 4.
No.
According as he have chosen us.
See what?
As he have chosen us.
Right, so we are a chosen people. He chose us. We were talking about that earlier. People do altar calls, they say come to the Lord. But the Lord said, I've chosen you. Right? The Lord chooses, right? Read.
When you say the Lord chooses, right? Meaning no middleman, right?
There's a mediator. We have a mediator being Christ. Christ being
I mean, within the flesh, I'm talking about as a mediator, someone like a priest, or someone like someone. Because the way I take that is like I can speak to him right now.
Brother, I see what you're saying.
You see what I'm saying?
But the Lord, you know, we're the messengers of the Lord, brother.
I think we all
Right?
are.
But it's not through our power.
Whose power?
It's not through flesh and man. It's all of the Most High. Give me 1 Peter 4 and 11.
So wait, let me respond before you deliver. So
1 Peter 4 and 11.
I'll
I'll let you talk, brother. Let me get this out real quick.
First Peter chapter 4 and verse number 11. If any man speak, let him speak as the oracles of God.
Right. So obviously, the Most High God is not going to hop down off His throne and just start talking to people, walking through the harbor, saying, "Look, come on, I need you to come over this way so you can serve me." Right. The Most High uses messengers, just like how He had Paul, He had Christ, He had Peter, He had all these, He had John, He had all these men, Moses. He uses people, but it's not of their power; it's all of the Most High. Right. Read.
If any man speak, let him speak as the oracles of God.
Let me
If
respond.
any man minister, let him do it as of the ability which God giveth.
Which the what?
God give it.
Right. The
Right,
ability.
so let me
that
respond.
God gives.
Pause, bro. I know you cut it. Let me speak. You gotta give me time to speak now.
Hold on, I got all these witnesses. Then I let the brother talk.
No, just let me speak.
Hold on, let me talk to the witnesses real quick.
I mean, let me
Then
respond.
I let the brother talk.
Let me answer though. Like you keep throwing. It's so loaded. But it's so loaded for me. Just give me for me.
I didn't ask you a question.
But I'm retaining the message that you're delivering to me. I'm trying to. It's so much at one time. So give me a moment.
Brother, all I did was break down how we read the message.
But if listen to me, brother, that's fine for you. But you gotta understand how you can't control. I'm explaining to you how I'm feeling, right? It's something that you can control. None of that. That's one thing we cannot control as people. How somebody's feeling. I'm telling you, it's loaded for me. So you're hitting me with so much at one time. Give me a moment to gather myself to respond to how I felt that was delivered to me. That's all I'm saying. It's like even when you,
as long as your response is pertaining to what we brought out, we don't want to go off track.
It's not. But you said that earlier. You say God delivered people through other people. How? What if He comes directly to me? What if that is possible? You know what I'm saying? What if He doesn't want to use a messenger? What if He doesn't use Moses? What if I believe that in other ways too as well, that He's delivered His message. Not only, hold on, don't cut me off. Let me finish.
What is your belief based off?
Listen to me. My belief is understanding that God created me through Him. He's already in me. My spirit, my power is within myself. Right? The spirit is within me. My flesh,
what
my
is your
bone.
knowledge based off?
My knowledge is based off my experiences, my understanding. You know what I'm saying? So it's beautiful to me to find the greatness and good. Like I found this beautiful soul here. Right? No. Like God showed me directly. No middleman, no sources. Comes to me in moments when I'm at my high, when I'm at my lows.
All right, brother, you're straying away from the topic.
Right.
That has nothing to do with Ephesians 1 and 4.
To
Bring that up.
you. To you.
No,
but
what I'm telling you is, brother, is that I'm not
you get
trying to be mean or anything, I'm not trying to belittle you or anything. But we have brothers up here that day in and day out study the scriptures. You know, hold on, brother. They study the scriptures.
Yeah.
And read the entire Bible multiple times. And we're out here to teach you, brother, something you may not know. Now, what I'm trying to tell you is that we base our belief, our conversations off the Bible. Now, if you're, hold on, brother. If you're going on about things that is not based off the Bible, then we have to correct you. That's what we're out here to do.
So okay, I understand that and I respect that. Right, and that's what you follow to believe, which is not wrong. I don't think it's wrong at all. I just think it should be a little bit more open-minded to the fact if I'm not following all completely down what the Bible is saying, does not make me a bad person, right? I'm just saying it doesn't, but it doesn't because I'm not following. But that's how I'm interpreting what you're saying to me. You know what I'm saying?
We're just trying to teach.
So
if you just listen, you might understand what we're trying to bring up.
I'm listening where I stopped. There's no crowd. I stopped. So you know what I'm saying? So it's not just listen. I am listening, but I'm listening to my best knowledge of what I am receiving. And I respect every brother out here. Everybody out here. And I love every last one of everybody out here. Even if I don't know them.
Love you too, brother.
That's
why we're out here. We're out here.
I've been listening, family. So listen. What you got?
Isaiah chapter 30 and verse 20. Bring it out. And though the Lord give you the bread of adversity and the water of affliction, yet shall not thy teachers be removed into a corner anymore.
Read that one more time.
Yet shall not thy teachers be removed into a corner anymore.
All right, so according to the Bible, Most High God sent out teachers, sent out prophets, apostles, right, to teach people. You do have mediators, you have middle. The Lord used men. Give me First Samuel chapter 9 and verse 9.
I got one more, brother.
Listen to this.
One more.
I got you, brother. 8 and 30.
Come on. Acts 8 and 30 in the read.
Bring it out.
And Philip ran thither to him and heard him read from the prophet Isaiah and said, Understandest thou what thou readest?
He said, understand this what thou readest. He ran into a prophet, right? Read.
And he said, How can I, except some man should guide me?
How can I what?
How can I, except some man should guide me?
Right, the Lord has always used men to teach. He said, how can I accept someone that's already learned guide me? Because you might have somebody that knows the Bible and they can twist it. They might lie to you, right? So, and you might have people that know the Bible and they want to teach you the right way. So, and you might have people that have the Bible and they have no idea what they're reading. They just open it, they have no idea who Jeremiah is. They go to John, they have no idea who John is. They don't know the Acts of the Apostles, they don't even know what apostles mean. You have to be taught. So what we're out here doing is teaching our people. We engage people in the conversation, but it's more of a lesson. Like say you go to a college classroom, right? Or you're in class in general, and your teacher's just talking. The teacher might allow questions here and there, but it's not an open conversation between the teacher and the students. The teacher already has their degree. Right. They've been teaching for years, so they're teaching the students. That's how we're out here teaching the people. Not to belittle anybody, not to belittle anybody's knowledge, but if they're not, you know, we can see it on people's spirit. If they're fully keeping the commandments of God, right, and we see it physically and spiritually, if they're keeping the commandments of God, then we would have more open ears to listen to that brother. You know, this brother got the fringes on, he's keeping the commandments. I know that brother, he's a proven brother. Everybody out here we don't know is not proven. Right. So we're out here to teach. And this brother had one more point.
I gotta get my one.
He didn't finish his verse.
I gotta get my one. Listen to it. Okay, what you got?
This is Isaiah chapter 30 and 20, right? Picking up. He says, but thine eyes shall see thy teachers, and thine ears shall hear a word behind thee saying, this is the way.
The Lord say,
this is the way.
Right, showing people this is the way.
Walk ye in it.
Do what?
Walk ye in it.
Right, you have to have those men to teach you to walk ye in it. Read.
When ye turn to the right hand, and when ye turn to the left.
Right, so whatever way you go, walk ye in the ways of the Lord. I know you gotta go, brother, but our message was out here is that
Your message, let
me say the message.
Yeah.
We are the Israelites, so-called blacks, Hispanics, and Native Americans are the Israelites, God's chosen people. We lost our heritage due to slavery and not keeping the commandments. So we have to come back to the Most High, have faith in His Son, Yahweh Shai. Not what this image is, but His true name, Yahweh Shai, who you would call Jesus Christ. His name is Yahweh Shai in Hebrew. You have to come back and keep the commandments and have faith, brother. And that's how you return to the Most High God.
Right.
It's a flyer for you, brother. Information, YouTube.
I think you guys have an amazing message, man, and a wonderful teachers. You know what I'm saying? I think also, like, you know, when you refer to teaching, some teachers do call students to the board to write the problem down and tell me the best way you solve. You know what I'm saying? So it's a lot of teachers who don't offer, people who don't understand or have their own way of saying how God delivered their message. And other teachers criticize other teachers by saying they're saying stuff wrong. But sometimes, like you said, it's the teachers. It's who's teaching us. But they're not letting the students come to the board and work the problem. Not giving them an opportunity to use what they've been taught. But then criticize what I wrote on the board, what I got from you. But this is what I got. You know what I'm saying? That's why you give me homework. So I take this as a big lesson and peace to all my brothers out here. Peace to all my sisters that walk past who do not know Him. You know what I'm saying? 'Cause I know atheists who walk more in faith than they do, and I know Christian, Muslim. I know a lot of them who say they walk and they actually walking away. So, but that's not my spot to judge at all. But I love them too. So I love your guys. I appreciate all the work. And I gotta get my lady, man. I gotta get my lady, brother. I gotta get my lady, man.
Brother, we Israelites. God's chosen people.
What's the word? What's it in the Bible? So I can look it up. I can do it on my phone.
It's all on the fly, brother. Check out the fly.
Check
Got
out
the
thank
YouTube,
you.
got the YouTube on there. You gotta listen. You gotta listen. What's your nationality?
I gotta go to the game, brother. Can I get the flag?
What's your nationality? We got.
I'm Italian.
I get one verse.
Brother.
Get one verse. All right, give me Deuteronomy 28:68. Listen to the verse real quick.
This is Deuteronomy chapter 28 and verse number 68.
No.
And the Lord shall bring thee into Egypt again.
Right. So the Lord's gonna bring the Israel to Egypt again. Okay. Now let's talk about the slavery. What's your nationality, brother?
I'm Italian, Colombian.
Italian, Colombian. What's your father's race?
Italian.
Is it Italian?
My father's Italian, my mother's Colombian.
Your father's so-called white man?
Yeah.
Brother, according to the Bible, you would be considered a so-called white man.
Right.
Called white man?
Yes. This is for the Israelites.
Okay.
That's right.
Can I see that or no?
No, it's for the Israelites.
Okay, thank you, brother.
Creep in.
That's why he tried to get the flyer.
Right. Try to get it in leads. We want to have a conversation.
Yeah, that's weird.
Fine.
Oh, you told him no already? See, he's being proud. Trying to sneak in. Give me Revelation 3:11.
Revelation.
Lord willing, the people we taught repent. We had the Hubble, what was the brother, Dominican brother earlier.
Right.
We had the sister, Brother Peanut.
Brother
Yes,
Peanut.
sir.
Brother Peanut.
Brother Peanut. That's right.
Give me Revelation.
Revelation chapter 3 and verse 11.
Bring it out.
Behold, I come
The
quickly.
Lord said,
Behold, I come quickly.
Right. The Lord said, behold, I come quickly. I mean, you don't have time to be messing around. You don't have time to be lollygagging and just running around all willy-nilly, right?
Right.
Hold that fast which thou hast, that no man take thy
You
crown.
give it to Italian.
That no man take thy crown.
You go take it from a teacher.
That no man take thy crown.
That no man take thy crown. With that, Kwame Yashala.
Kwame Yashala.
Kwame Yashala.
Kwame Yashala.
Kwame Yashala.
Kwame Yashala.